Hey everyone, my name's Adam, and this here is the Drone 9 by Major Fitness. This is Major Fitness' attempt at a more budget-friendly bench. So currently this bench is coming to $129 on Amazon, and yes, this is an Amazon exclusive bench. And they managed to create this bench without sacrificing quality and saving you on the cost. But is this bench right for you? Well, let's take a deeper dive into this, and we'll start with how I built this. All right, we're gonna start with the build process here. This Drone 9 is so easy to put together. There are directions. I recommend using them, but you don't need them. The main body here attaches to the legs. Then the back support attaches to the body. The seat attaches to the base. As you see me doing here, a couple bolts, and then you're done. That's it. It took me 15 minutes. It actually ended up taking me longer warming up the garage than it did to put this together. This bench here is built with this triangular layout. It creates a good amount of rigidity, and at a $120 price point, this is rather solid, which is why this bench is rated for 900 pounds. Well, now I'd like to demonstrate me lifting 900 pounds on this. Obviously, I'm just kidding. I can lift nowhere near 900 pounds, so here is me benching 250 pounds instead. And I've used other benches at this price point, and as a consumer, one thing I'd look for is what I call slack, or like a floppiness in the center of the bench. Now, what do I mean by this? Well, without calling out other brands specifically, I'll show you. So here's a bench off Amazon that I have personally used. When you sit on this bench, this pivot point here has some slack, and you feel it adjust every time you get on and off of it. The Major Fitness bench is much more solid and doesn't suffer from this, so even if you don't end up going with this bench, I would personally avoid buying one that has this problem. Now, of course, something we're looking for is a lot of adjustments on a bench. It has 4 different seat adjustments and 11 different back adjustments, along with 4 foot adjustments, but I personally don't like using the leg components of benches unless I'm doing abs or a decline press, but that's just me. The nice thing with all these different adjustments is that you can decide to isolate more of the clavicular head of the pecs with a higher angle, or you have the ability to lean this back slightly on a shoulder press, creating a more ergonomical position for those shoulders. You can flip over on this bench and hit things like chest supported rows, spider curls, or hip thrusts. I think you get the picture. You're not going to be limited if this is the bench you go with. Now, Major Fitness does advertise that you can fold up this bench and move it. Because it doesn't weigh a lot, you can move it around to different places and stand it up against the wall. A lot of benches in this market advertise that they're space saving. Let's just call it you can move it and put it away when you're done. I've used a lot of benches over the years, and this one does exactly what you need it to do. It's not overkill. It allows you to have all the functionality you would need out of a standard bench, and it is budget friendly. You saw me lift heavy weights with this. You saw me do incline, decline, sit-ups, any movement that requires a bench, this is capable of. I think as far as other benches in this market, it does just as good, if not better, than some of those other benches. So I definitely recommend checking it out if you guys are interested. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.